A personality dominates the Bible. Holy, just, loving, infinitely holy. And as a personality, he can be cultivated. We can cultivate a relationship with him. If I spend 5 minutes a day with my wife, we're probably going to get divorced really quick, because I'm not cultivating a relationship with her. And God has revealed himself in Holy Writ as a person. He stays close to the form of personality. He has emotions, he has will, he has desires, he has things that he doesn't like, things that he does like. And so God has opened up the way. When you look at the Garden of Eden, it was a paradise for man only because it was a pleasure park for God. You can't miss it in the Hebrew. The Hebrews would have known it was a pleasure park for God. God desired to interact with the people that he had made. And so he desires to communicate himself to us. He desires to fellowship and commune with us. But he's not, like Lennox says, he's not going to invade our personal space. We have to want him. The veil has been torn. The way has been opened for us to commune with him and fellowship with him. That's why the writer of Hebrews says, follow Christ behind the veil. And because he desires to manifest himself to us. He who has my words and keeps my words, it is he who loves me, and I will love him, and I will manifest myself to him. Now, my performance, my behavior doesn't earn my salvation, but it is an evidence of my salvation. I don't do the things that I do in hopes that God might love me. No, God loves me, so I do the things I do. So I'm not saved because of my behavior, but my behavior is evidence of my salvation. And so when we have his words, that paints a picture in the Greek of a sentinel standing guard over a treasure that he cannot afford to take any loss to. And this is where we get the English word garrison, right? And so when we have his words and we keep his words, because he who believes is obedient, he who's obedient truly believes. The key to spiritual understanding isn't intellectual assent, it's obedience. And so, but we obey, again, like I said, not to earn salvation, but because of our salvation. And so he desires to commune and fellowship with us. The veil, there's still an opaque veil on our side that needs to be rent and torn. God's done it on his side. It's been torn, and it was painful for Christ, and it's going to be painful for us. But as you spend yourself and pour yourself out through a day pleasing to the Lord, where you, just why Isaiah 58:10 says, pour yourself out for the afflicted, and then your light will shine forth like the noonday, and then your healing shall quickly appear. Because in him, that fellowship and communion with him, lies our true satisfaction, our eternal abode that we kept not. And in the manifest presence of God, part of you leaps up in joyous recognition. You want to run to the unapproachable. Trust me, I'm telling you the truth. He desires to fellowship with us.